Welcome back to my channel. This is the girl Midnight Star, and I'm back for a reaction video. So let's get started.
What's up, baby? Oh, you feeling my head, ain't you? Look at you taking pictures of yourself.
Y'all, this her and Chris had just gotten together, so she all in love, and he's pretending to be all in love because he got to win her over. He don't know she easy as fuck.
Hey, but she looks. Girl, she cute. She looks cute with a hat. Baby, come here, give me huggies. Come here. Give me huggies, though. She really looks cute with a hat.
Y'all, this is a sad thing. Chris done moved into the house with her and her kids. Now he trying to hug and kiss all over Amaya. Bitch, you do not let no strange man move into your house, let alone with you and your 4 kids, your 3 daughters, and go to kissing and hugging all over them. He is not their father, their uncle, or nobody else. Matter of fact, bitch, you don't let no man do that.
What's over here?
Yeah, they sit up there playing dominoes. One of the kids sound like one of the girls said something, probably Amaya. You heard her asking where he was going. He ain't got no business going in that room at night checking on her fucking daughters. She need to get her motherfucking ass up and go in there and check on her. Now remember, y'all, they going on a road trip. I think they was going out to Mama Duke's, and Ava got car sick, so she threw all up on herself. Why the fuck is she on the side of the road, undressing this fucking girl with that big ass nigga standing there with her, helping her, wiping her daughter down? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, something's wrong with this bitch. Somebody she don't even know got his hands all over her minor daughter. And she trusts anybody with her kids, y'all. And look at this. Y'all remember, Eva was the golden child until Legend came along. Now, why is he doing this? Why is this nigga she don't know got her daughters in his arms like that? I'm going to tell y'all something. All he was doing was trying to win her over completely. He didn't even realize that he didn't have to do any of that shit because the bitch is dumb, thirsty, and gullible. Her Joanna man looking self. She gonna go for whatever it is that he put out. And now you talking about, do it make sense for him to use a woman with 4 kids? You damn skippy motherfucker. Because let me tell you something. A nigga like you who ain't got nothing, ain't got no place, ain't got no car, ain't got no sense, ain't got no life, ain't got shit, will use a bitch like Jasmine. And that's exactly what the fuck you was doing. You act like you a prize to her. Well, you know what? You are a prize to her. But you settled for this motherfucker. You told it to her face. So ain't nobody told you you was fine and offered you $15,000 to be with him. Bitch, please. I ain't got this bitch sitting on the floor dry begging. She ain't got no money. All the fucking food stamps she get, she got 4 fucking kids. I know she get good food stamps. She sitting up there saying she don't have no food to feed her kids. How, as a mother, how she feel her kids come to her and tell her they hungry. Bitch, they always come to you telling you they're hungry. And you got a whole dick laying beside you. You shouldn't want for nothing. You got a whole nigga you at your house feeding. Look at your neck bones and ribs. That's the shit you need to be feeding your kids. You got this nigga in here, you abusing your food stamps to feed him. And then you give your fucking kids, what? 3 chicken nuggets and 2 fries. But you feeding this big grown ass nigga who don't do shit for you. Because there's no way that I'm going to have a whole dick laying beside me and I can't eat. And most importantly, my kids can't eat. Bitch, you stupider than I thought.
Good.
Now, you can tell the bitch got a food stamps. Now, she's sitting there parked. You can tell by the food that she got is cold food, so she bought it with her food stamps. So instead of paying all that money for that dumbass wrap that you got, you could have took that fucking money and bought a meal to cook for them fucking kids. So you got your priorities in the wrong place. But you know you're too busy trying to impress that big foot dragging, not needed motherfucker, and to the point where you still ain't functioning right, ain't doing what you're supposed to do for them kids. Take that shit from the camera. Don't nobody want to see that bullshit. Because that money you spent should have been on a meal to cook for them fucking kids. Get the fuck out of here. And y'all look how she stuffed that whole fucking thing in her mouth. I guarantee you them kids ain't got shit in that back seat where they sitting at. She bought something for herself and that's it. She ain't bought shit for them kids.
What's about to die? About to run out.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Jasmine don't move this motherfucker into her house. He is intermingling with her children. He is holding them. He is going to their room, checking on them, which he ain't got no motherfucking business doing either. She on the side of the road undressing Ava, and he helping her undress her and wipe her down. She is feeding this motherfucker neck bones and ribs and all kinds of shit, and brisket and all kinds of shit. Y'all know for yourself she was not feeding them kids that before that motherfucker came there. She's doing all that shit to please him. And now she hollering about she cooked breakfast and the kids don't want to eat it. And she shouldn't have cooked it. She should have made them clean up and all that shit first. Bitch, you do not feed them as it is. You're the mother. You the one should have been in there cleaning that motherfucking house up. You need to teach them how to pick up behind themselves. Instead of getting on camera, showing that nasty, dirty ass monstrosity of a house you got. But most importantly, you need to have your motherfucking ass on here rattling some pots, showing everybody that you do feed your kids. Because we all know, bitch, you don't feed them. And look at them babies. When you see them like these little children are starving, look at Ava. Look at them. Look at their eyes. Them kids are hungry. They standing in the kitchen at the stove, starving. And look at him. The kids, Jasmine, they fed the fucking kids all day. And I guarantee you it's later in the evening. They probably barely had anything for breakfast. Look at him. That child is screaming and he is hollering because she needs to feed them. They're starving. Look at Ava. Starving. She don't even know what to do with her little self. She walk around trying to find something to get. There's nothing for her to get, so she about to start crying. He is screaming his head off because she ain't feeding them fucking kids. And she keep hollering, wait, wait, wait. And look at that bitch. She getting bigger and bigger. Look at her hands. Her hands are small because all that bitch do is eat. She take care of herself before she take care of them kids. Now, mind you, them kids haven't eaten. She's sitting her ass up there eating pizza bites. The kids are hungry. Y'all just saw them in the kitchen. She don't even want to give Kaylin that little pizza bite. So the other kids gonna come in because they're hungry. And she's sitting there eating. But she feed herself first. What kind of fucking mother will sit down and eat and don't have no food for her kids? Hollering about, oh, I got your food in the crock pot. Bitch, you should always have something in that refrigerator prepared for them kids. Some tuna fish, some salad, anything in that motherfucking refrigerator. Them pizza bites, should be bags of pizza bites in that freezer for them fucking kids. For times like this, where you can feed them before dinner gets ready. But instead, you sit your big fat Joanna man looking ass up there eating pizza bites and ain't gave them kids shit. And I'm not picking on your weight because I'm a plus size woman myself. But your manly looking ass is sitting there eating up all the food and you giving your kids scraps. Shame on you, bitch. Shame on you. Look, y'all. And so now Aiden is screaming his freaking head off because they're hungry. They keep telling her that they're hungry. Kaylin and Amaya keep telling them that they're hungry. So you know what she did? She made Kaylin lock all of them in the room. The twins, her, and Amaya. She don't want none of them kids out there on camera saying that they're hungry. But I'm going to tell you something. Jasmine sits her ass around that apartment. Her cheeks are always going because she's always eating. And this bitch don't feed her kids. Y'all, I don't get this shit. What fucking kind of mother is she? Now look at them kids. They're hungry. She about to pick Aiden ass up because he is screaming and throw his ass back in that room and make her lock the door because he won't stop screaming because he's hungry. Amaya's standing by the pantry that she don't lock. She making her go in the room. Ava comes out, stands, keeps saying, mommy, 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 pointing at the pantry because she wants to eat. And all she keeps saying is, wait, wait, wait. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Bitch, you should always have something available in that refrigerator. Fruit cups, Jell-O, tuna fish, cold salad, anything. You should always be prepared for your children to have something to snack on because kids always need to eat. You don't feed them. I don't give a fuck what you say in front of this camera, bitch. You do not take care of your children. You are neglectful. You are neglectful. And I believe, Jasmine, that you're doing this shit. Some people say you don't know no better, but I'm going to tell you something, bitch. When you know better, you do better. You know damn well you halfway feeding them kids. You know damn well that you ain't doing right for them kids. Because I've been on your channel for the last couple of years and everybody is telling you the same thing. And as I go back in these videos, people have been telling you this from the genesis, from the beginning. And you still doing the same exact thing. And then so you get mad when social services knock at your door. Now you look at your game, 3 fucking chicken nuggets and 2 fries. Finally don't gave them something to eat, but they're still hungry because you didn't give them enough. Y'all watch this.
You don't copy him. Give me 2 diapers. That's that. You're gonna change your diaper and you're gonna go to freaking sleep. Yeah.
Now, y'all, she don't gave them 3 fucking chicken nuggets, but the kids are still hungry. So they're crying. They don't know how to tell her that they're hungry and they're starving. So they're babies, so they cry. But she'd rather take them and lock them back up in the room instead of going in there, fixing them kids something else to eat. She'd rather lock them up in the room. Because they're crying and screaming, bitch, because they're hungry. You should know your kids by now. And you know damn well you didn't give them kids enough to eat. Because you ate most of the fucking chicken nuggets yourself before you even fed them.
Because he threw his on the floor. Okay, can you sleep that up for me, please? Are you done eating? Well, you can go eat first. You can go eat.
And this bitch hollering about she's stressed. Kaylin fucking stressed too. And y'all take notice. Kaylin ain't even ate. All the other kids, she gave them their 3 nuggets and 2 fries. She had not fed Kaylin. It is after 12:30. It was after 11 before she even decided to feed them. Kaylin has been playing mother to those kids this whole time. And y'all check this shit out. The boy is so lethargic because he's still hungry. She trying to say he jumped off the counter. Watch, he slid. He's lethargic because they're still hungry. Look at Kaylin. Instead of her bending down there to get him, Kaylin had to bend down there to get him. As y'all can see, that baby did not jump. That baby slid off that fucking counter because he's lethargic. He has not had enough to eat. And look at that motherfucking room. What kind of mother will allow her children to lay in such filth like that? What kind of mother? She locks those kids up in a room, y'all. She still do that to this day, 2022. She halfway feed them kids. Then she was doing it. She still do that to this day, 2022. She still beat the fuck out of them. She just made sense enough not to do it on camera anymore. So she did learn a little bit from that, not to put that shit on camera. But y'all, Jasmine is still treating these kids. Back then, she's treating these kids the same way now. Locking them up in the room. Barely giving them anything to eat. Put a nigga before her kids. She'll take that nigga out to eat, give him a nice meal, a couple of drinks, take him to another spot to get dessert, and then she'll come home and give them fucking kids some Pop-Tarts or some cereal. And look what she's doing to Amaya. To Ava. Instead of putting that fucking child in the bathtub, and she needs to comb their head. Because all their head look like rat shit rolled up in rollers. Because she don't comb it. And look at Aiden. Just as pissy and shitty. The diaper is damn near hanging to his ankles. And you can tell he had on that diaper all night long and all day long. How do you let your kids go around like that all day, every day? She don't give a fuck. That boy needs to be put in the bathtub because he is so pissy and so shitty. Y'all look at that pamper. And she hollering about she a good mother. Bitch, you the worst type of mother that it is. Y'all, I don't wish no bad on nobody. And I wish the best for those kids. But those kids do not have an advocate. Because Cheryl, a.k.a. Mama Dukes, she sent her shiftless ass over there. She know what her daughter is doing. She know her daughter's halfway taking care of them kids. But she don't want to take the responsibility of her grandkids. But I tell y'all what. If that was my daughter, I'd have been took my motherfucking grandkids from her ass. And as a matter of fact, I'd have had social services sitting at her motherfucking door every day until I got my grandkids from her. Because it's a shame. And this child is telling her that she's mean to her, that she mistreats her. And look the way she's looking at her, that's an intimidation tactic. This bitch is on a whole nother level of disgusting, y'all.
Do I look like an elephant? You trying to tell me I'm fat?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that bitch about to be lucky that she got somebody like Cheryl for a mother and not somebody like me. Cause I can guarantee you, by the time I get through with this motherfucker in court, by the time social services get through running up in her ass, she will know whether to scratch her clock or wind her ass by the time I get through with her. On everything on God. And you see that baby don't clock the ass in the face. And now Amaya comes in there just to see what she's doing. And she nasty to her, telling her to go sit down. Look at her head. You knew you were going to have them fucking kids on camera. You should have at least gave them a bath and did her hair. But now she's trying to say everybody say she don't like Amaya. She don't. Amaya is the one that tells her about herself. And she treats her terrible. Then, and she still do it to this day. She can say what the fuck she want to say. She don't like Amaya. And look at her Joanna man looking ass. Because guess what? One of them reactors, or one, probably not a reactor actually, one of them people don't call social services on her motherfucking ass. I hear that lady in there want to talk to her and them kids. Y'all, look at that bitch face. I swear she look just like Joanna man.
How else am I going to take the trash out and stuff? But it's okay.
You know damn well ain't nobody called social services because you went and took no trash out. Bitch, you always trying to downplay the reason why social services keep coming to your house. Child protective services keep coming to your house. And it damn sure ain't got nothing to do with you taking no trash out, bitch. It's because you are mistreating your kids. You don't feed them, you don't bathe them, you don't take care of them. And for all you know, it could be one of your neighbors hearing them kids hollering and screaming and begging for something to eat. Look at her. She look a whole hot fucking manly mess. And social services need to be on her fucking neck all day, every day. Look at her. That's guilt. Because she knows she ain't did right. She knows she ain't doing right by them kids.
Really, really over y'all. And, should be back. And then, making it seem like my kids don't eat or I'm beating them. It's
Bitch, you are beating them kids. But I tell you what, you put the fear of God in them for them not to tell. And I'm going to tell you something. I hate to say it, but y'all, them kids are a little slow. So, social services coming now. They ain't going to tell them people that Jasmine is mistreating them and beating on them because they don't know how to articulate it.
Never touched her. She just said, I'm just going to work on getting your case closed because...
Bitch, I'm sure them people ain't said that they've been sexually abused and you've been doing drugs around them and all of that. That's not why social services there. You, me, and everybody else know it. So services are there for your neglect because people keep calling them because you are neglecting your children. So don't sit up and say that woman told you, oh, you clearly are feeding your kids. Oh, you clearly are taking care of kids. Bitch, you're fucking lying. That woman didn't tell you shit. The woman sat there, she questioned you, she questioned them kids, she took pictures, and she rolled the fuck out. That woman didn't tell you shit. You're fucking lying.
I don't give a fuck. If you feel like they felt like my kid was in danger, bitch, you would be bold enough to give your name.
Don't nobody have to give their motherfucking name, bitch, because you're the one mistreating your kids. Ain't nobody else mistreating their kids. Ain't nobody coming to your house starving your kids for you. Bitch, you're doing it. And as a matter of fact, don't nobody owe you a motherfucking thing. Nobody owes you nothing, but you owe everything to your kids. So while you sitting up here playing tough Tony, bitch, you lucky. You lucky that I don't know you, because I knock on your motherfucking door. And the minute you open that door, I'll two-piece your motherfucking ass. You in that big, dusty-ass forehead of yours. And the reason you don't want to take them kids off your channel is because they are your bread and butter. If it wasn't for the fact that you have them kids on there, wouldn't nobody watch your boring, dusty, nasty, lazy, foot-dragging, Joanna man-looking ass. Them kids, it's the reason why you have views. Them kids, it's the reason why people watch. Because they actually feel sorry for the motherfucking kids. That's why people watch. So don't act like, oh, it ain't me. If I take my kids out, I couldn't do that because I'm not living my life. Bitch! You need to go back and watch your videos because you are clearly misled.
First of all, you would never be me.
Bitch, you don't lost your motherfucking mind if you think so. You sound crazy. Who want to be some old dirty ass, bitch ass of a bitch who don't take care of their kids, who don't feed their kids, who put a nigga first, who eats before her kids, who actually will feed a nigga the best of the best before she give her kids anything. So who the fuck you think want to be you? If anything, people want to dig a grave and throw your motherfucking ass in it. If anything, don't nobody want to be you, old trifling, shiftless, foot dragging ass, Shawana man looking ass bitch. Y'all, this bitch say she a regular everyday mom that's vlogging her life from getting her kids up to go to school to taking them to bed. Y'all, I'm over this shit. This ends this video. Thank you all for watching. I love you all. We're on our way to 1,000K. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a nice cash giveaway. Thank you, writers. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Later. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to interact with you writers. So I'll definitely see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.